Awesome. I'm here with Mike from Killswitch Engage. How you doing, man?
Very good.
Cool. Well, you're on. You said it's the last 5 days of the tour. How's it been so far?
Amazing. We, we just released the new record, and we weren't sure how the new songs were going to go over, if they were going to go over at all. And it's been surprisingly well. As a matter of fact, we're doing more new songs now than we ever have with any other release of a record. I guess just based on the crowd reaction, people have been really liking it and singing along right away. So that's a good indication that things are going the right way.
Awesome. Well, that's great to hear. And I mean, I've loved this band for a long time, and I've heard your sort of sound change. And we speak to a lot of established bands who say they always feel like they're just getting it right, just perfecting their sound. Would you say Killswitch Engage have perfected their sound yet?
I think so. I think when all 5 of us step into a room, this is what comes out, and this has always been what comes out. I think you can easily tell from the first record to the new record, it's still the same band. So I think we got a handle on it. I hope so.
Cool. Well, I mean, your sound, there's all sorts of influences from the New England type thing. You know, you guys are from the Massachusetts area. Where would you say those influences came from, particularly in that area? Are there any other bands, or what is it that made you find that sound? Yeah,
it's weird what bands actually do something and what bands kind of just flounder. Some of my favorite bands didn't really do much at all. In particular, this band called Only Living Witnesses, my favorite Boston band of all time. And they kind of just got snubbed by the label and just never had the right luck. And a lot of our sound comes from that. But we also take from Swedish bands as well. And Massachusetts has a very incestuous lifestyle. Everyone's joining other bands and switching bands and stuff like that. So you're bound to have a lot of things sound alike, I think.
Awesome. Well, I'd say this band's been going for, it must be coming up to it's over 15 years now?
I think we're at 14, something like 14. That. It's awesome. Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, how's the relationship with the fans changed over that time? Do you think it's more, because obviously you guys are huge now and there's so many bands that come out. We interviewed Devil Wears Prada and they said that you guys are we hear you've got the perfect mix between sort of melodic and hardcore. Is that something that's, it's an inspiration and it's great to hear and is that, the relationship with the fans changed?
I think our fans have gotten better to us. I mean, who else would stick by us through all the crap that we've been putting them through? I mean, singer changes, taking 4 years to put out a record. Who wants to put up with that garbage? I wouldn't. Yeah. But the fans have been incredibly amazing to us and trusting and relaxed. They're all right. They're mellow. There's other bands they can hang out with until we come back. So it's been really, really great reaction, and I guess the other main thing is just that as we grow older, our fans grow older as well. But we've, with this new record, been developing newer fans. So I guess that's changed. We're getting even newer fans, and we have really old fans.
Yeah. And you've got a really special relationship with your fans. I mean, we were setting up outside, and we saw you chatting to some of them, right?
Absolutely.
Is that something that's important to Killswitch Engage?
I think it's real mean to just walk by them and pretend they're not there, right? Got to be gracious, and they're very respectful out there, super duper nice, and why not be nice back?
Yeah, definitely. Well, have you got any fun stories from the road so far that you can share with us? Because it seems like Killswitch Engage has so much fun.
There's all sorts of fun stuff happening. Every day, Adam D gets so drunk that he complains the day after that he drank too much. Every day, he'll eat the hottest curry imaginable and then shit blood for the next 24 hours and then complain about that. It's always fun. Good times.
Well, that's interesting you say, because we tweeted saying, have you got any questions you'd like to ask Killswitch Engage? And we had a couple of responses. One was, what's your favourite Adam D line from a live show? Because one we had suggested was at Reading Festival in 2006, where he said, you call yourselves reading, the only thing you're reading is a book called How to Be a Complete Pussy.
That's a pretty good one. That's awesome. He says so many things every night that I can't really remember. I'll go with that one. That one's pretty great.
Well, here's another one we have from the Twitter. It's your band name refers to the activation of a security mechanism used to shut off a device in an emergency situation. What made you choose this name, and how does it relate to your band's philosophy and musical style?
How do you know how to come up with a name? We had a bunch written on a sheet. It was mainly my idea. I come up with a lot of visual ideas and words and lyric titles and album titles and stuff like that. But it's exactly